My child, I want you to listen carefully today. Not because every challenge around you has disappeared, not because your circumstances have suddenly changed, and not because the burden you have been carrying has instantly become lighter. I am speaking because I am still the one who handles what seems impossible. I want this truth to settle deeper than your fears, deeper than your doubts, and deeper than every anxious thought that has tried to take hold of your heart. You are not reading these words by accident. This moment has arrived exactly when you needed it. There is something within you that has grown tired from carrying too much for too long. There is a part of you that has been waiting, hoping, wondering, and questioning. Today I want you to pause and hear this clearly. You can breathe. You can rest. You can stop trying to carry everything alone. I know the questions that keep returning. I know the concerns that follow you into quiet moments. I know the weight that settles on your shoulders when the day is over and there is no distraction left to keep your mind occupied. I know how often you have tried to solve problems that were never yours to solve. I know how many times you have imagined future scenarios that have not even happened yet. I know how many nights your thoughts have raced while your body begged for rest. And I know something else. Much of what has been stealing your peace has come from trying to control what was never meant to be controlled. That is why I am speaking to you now, not with criticism, not with disappointment, not with a list of mistakes. I am speaking with compassion, with understanding, and with the authority of someone who sees the whole picture when you can only see a small part of it. Keep your peace. Not because your situation is insignificant, not because your challenges do not matter. Keep your peace because I am greater than every challenge you face. Keep your peace because I remain faithful. Keep your peace because nothing has slipped from my hands. I know there are decisions in front of you that make you nervous. I know there are answers you have been waiting for. I know there are doors you hoped would open by now. I know there are moments when silence has made you wonder whether anything is happening at all. But hear me carefully. I am already working in places you cannot yet see. I see your exhaustion. I see the effort you continue to make even when nobody notices. I see the silent battles you fight. I see the tears you hide. I see the faith that keeps you moving forward when nothing around you seems to be changing. And I am not condemning you for feeling tired. I am inviting you to rest. There are burdens you were never meant to carry by yourself. There are worries that do not belong to you. There are responsibilities you picked up because nobody else seemed willing to carry them. There are emotional weights that slowly became part of your life without you even realizing it. I see all of it. I see what it has cost you. I see how much energy you have spent trying to hold everything together. And I want you to know that I have not overlooked any part of your struggle. Even when you feel weak, I am still with you. Even when your strength feels depleted, my faithfulness remains unchanged. Even when you do not understand what is happening, my goodness has not disappeared. Your peace is not dependent on every problem being solved today. Your peace is not dependent on immediate answers. Your peace is not dependent on circumstances finally lining up the way you hoped they would. True peace comes from knowing who is holding what you cannot handle. When you trust me, peace is no longer determined by what is happening around you. It comes from knowing that you are not facing life alone. I am inviting you to stop carrying the pressure of having everything under control. You were never designed to carry that responsibility. When you release what you cannot manage, I begin to handle what you cannot reach. What feels impossible to you is not impossible to me. Keep listening. Do not rush ahead. Do not allow worry to pull you away from what I am telling you. I know there are moments when your heart grows more tired than your body. I know there are days when simply continuing feels difficult. I know there are times when you have forced yourself to keep moving even while something inside you felt drained. Even when nobody else notices, I notice. I see every act of perseverance. I see every night you chose faith instead of giving up. I see every quiet prayer. I see every moment you continued trusting, despite not receiving immediate answers. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been ignored. Nothing has escaped my attention. Peace does not mean there are no problems. Peace means you have chosen trust in the middle of your problems. Peace is not pretending everything is fine. Peace is recognizing that there is a greater reality than what your eyes can currently see. There are situations that cannot be solved by endless worrying. There are burdens that do not become lighter by constantly replaying worst-case scenarios. There are circumstances that only begin to change when you stop fighting alone and allow me to work. I am not asking you to carry more. I am asking you to trust more. Perhaps today you feel as though you have done everything you know how to do. You have prayed. You have waited. You have hoped. You have trusted. Yet nothing seems different. But the absence of visible change does not mean nothing is happening. Many of my greatest works begin beneath the surface. Before anything changes externally, something often changes internally. While you feel stuck, I am arranging details you cannot yet see. While you think nothing is moving, I am preparing what comes next. While you are worried about closed doors, I am protecting you from paths that would have harmed you. I do not make mistakes with your life. Every season of waiting has purpose. Every delay has meaning. Every silence contains something valuable. I know the fears you keep hidden. I know the thoughts that appear when you are alone. I know the concerns you never say out loud because you do not want to burden anyone else. And instead of moving away from you, I move closer. When your heart becomes restless, my peace becomes even more important. Take one day at a time. Do not carry tomorrow's burden today. Do not punish yourself over events that have not happened. Do not spend your present strength fighting future possibilities. I am already present in your future. I am already aware of every detail. I am already working where you cannot yet see. When you trust me, your soul can rest without having all the answers. Many battles are not won through greater effort. They are won through deeper trust. Many burdens are not relieved through tighter control. They are relieved through surrender. Many impossible situations begin to change when you stop insisting on carrying them alone. I see what has been happening in your mind. I see the thoughts that arrive without invitation. I see the fears that race ahead. I see the comparisons that leave you feeling behind. I see the doubts that appear after moments of peace. And I want you to understand something important. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every fear deserves your agreement. Not every worry deserves a place in your heart. Peace is learning to say, "This thought will not control me." Peace is choosing trust when your mind demands certainty. Peace is returning to me every time anxiety tries to reclaim territory that peace has already occupied. I am not preparing you merely to survive. I am preparing you to live. I am preparing you to move forward without constant fear. I am preparing you to walk with steadiness. I am preparing you for a future that requires strength, stability, and peace. You may have already noticed a change. The situation may not be resolved yet, but you do not react the way you once did. Fear does not grip you as quickly. Bad news does not immediately destroy your peace. Waiting does not feel quite as unbearable as it once did. There is a calm beginning to grow within you. That calm is not weakness. That calm is transformation. Before I bring significant change into your life, I often teach you how to remain at peace. Because blessings placed into an anxious heart can become burdens instead of gifts. That is why I am teaching you calmness. That is why I am teaching you trust. That is why I am teaching you patience. Not everything valuable happens immediately. Some things grow quietly. Some answers mature over time. Some breakthroughs develop beneath the surface long before they become visible. Keeping your peace does not mean becoming passive. It means refusing to be driven by anxiety. I want your decisions to come from faith rather than pressure. I want your choices to come from clarity rather than exhaustion. Because decisions made in panic rarely lead where you truly want to go. But decisions made from peace create lasting foundations. Perhaps you have wondered why your season of waiting has lasted so long. Perhaps you have questioned why others seem to move forward more quickly. Perhaps you have wondered why your story appears different from theirs. Hear me clearly. Your path is not their path. Your timing is not their timing. Your purpose is not their purpose. What I am building in you requires its own process. What I am preparing you for requires its own season. Not every delay is a loss. Sometimes it is protection. Sometimes it is preparation. Sometimes it is guidance. Sometimes it is love working in ways you cannot yet understand. There will come a day when you look back and realize that certain closed doors were actually gifts. Certain disappointments protected you. Certain delays preserved you. Certain endings redirected you. Nothing has been random. Nothing has been meaningless. Nothing has been outside my awareness. Even when your faith feels fragile, I remain faithful. Even when your emotions fluctuate, my love remains constant. Even when you reach your limit, I continue working. When you can no longer carry the weight, I am able to carry it for you. When your strength runs out, mine does not. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for honesty. Come to me exactly as you are. Bring your fears. Bring your doubts. Bring your questions. Bring your exhaustion. Bring your uncertainty. You do not need to arrive with everything figured out. You only need to arrive, because in surrender, impossible things begin to move. You are not walking through this season alone. Every step you take, I walk beside you. Every day is accomplishing something. Every challenge is shaping something. Every struggle is teaching something. You are learning to trust without complete understanding. You are learning to believe without complete visibility. You are learning to rest without complete certainty. And that kind of faith is precious. You do not need to see the entire road before taking the next step. You only need to trust the one who walks with you. Nothing you have endured has been wasted. Every prayer matters. Every tear matters. Every act of trust matters. Every moment of perseverance matters. I have seen it all. I have held it all. And I am still holding you. So breathe. Release what you cannot control. Lay down what you were never meant to carry. Choose peace again. Trust again. Rest again. Because I am still working. I am still faithful. I am still present. I am still good. And I am still taking care of the impossible.